New breed, global truth. Yo, what up? What up? Calvin's in the building. Axe Kano's in the building. Beautiful Tajara. Our blessed mess. Rose, Heather Marie, JD Hicks. Salute, salute, family. How's it going? How's it going? Truth Rises. What up, Ock? King C3, salute. Young Savage in the building. Yappa Judah. Nyla, I see you. Hey, hey. Glock 99 times. What's up? What's up? Hey, I'm glad y'all catching another stream. Do me a solid and pound that like button on your way in. Big B's in the building. I see you, Connecticut. All glory to God. What's good? What's good? Listen, man, we got to talk about this inordinate uptick in heart attacks and cardiovascular disease. We got to talk about this spirit that's pretty much taking people out. The angel of death. You know, you got athletes at a young age passing out, falling out all over the world. People are just dropping like flies, man. And there's a lot to be questioned. This is the time. Revelations 9 and 18 talks about a third of man, the third part of man actually fallen prey, fallen victim. And also, it looks like we're looking at murder by numbers as well. There seems to be some strategic patterns, some very meticulous patterns that are put in place. Some highly sophisticated esoteric numerology seems to be taking place with a lot of these celebrity deaths. And some of us can attribute some of these deaths to the you-know-what. You know, you got nurses going on strike. You got all type of demonic hybrid parasites being pulled out of people's bodies, the size of tapeworms. And some of these things are actually like several feet long, being pulled out of people. Yes, please respect my chat. No keywords, no keywords. So, you know, I've been paying attention to what's going on. Unfortunately, Lisa Marie Presley, along with a famous TikToker by the name of Waffler69, they passed away within the last 48 hours. Both of these people pretty much dropped. Lisa Marie, she was rushed to the hospital, and unfortunately she did not make it. And I want to evaluate what may have taken place, and I want to give some theories that many people don't discuss. Some of my theories, you know, are just what they are. They're theories. I use astute observations. I don't have much trust for this system that we live in. And I believe that there's people being targeted with energy weapons, EMF. I believe that there's some highly sophisticated weaponry that can target people and actually initiate heart attacks. From all of my studies, that's the conclusion that I've drawn. And I think they're getting to the point where they can actually trigger this mechanism, especially if you have foreign agents within your body, such as nanotechnology and things of that nature. And they can actually hit the switch and they can take you out at a flip of a dime, at a flip of a switch. It just is what it is. We'll get a little bit into that a little bit later. But it's getting wild out here. Let's talk about the late global award nominee, musical legend to some, Lisa Marie Presley. Let's talk about it. Let's go.
We turn next tonight to that breaking headline involving Lisa Marie Presley, rushed to the hospital 2 days after appearing at the Golden Globes. Here's ABC's Faith Abube tonight.
Tonight, multiple media outlets reporting Lisa Marie Presley has died following a possible cardiac arrest earlier today. Paramedics rushing to her home Thursday morning. The LA County Sheriff's Department telling ABC News They received a request for assistance from LA County Fire about a female around 55 years old not breathing. TMZ reporting medics performed CPR and administered
TMZ is always the first on the scene. TMZ, the Talmud's network, the Satanists, they're always the first ones to pull up. They know the ins and outs. It seems like these events are staged, in my opinion. And, 55 years old it's not old. She didn't look to be a person who was out of shape. Although you can't tell looking on the outside, looking in, the condition of one's body. All right. You could be thin. You can be morbidly obese. But if your diet is wrong, if your lifestyle is wrong, if you on all type of medications that can trigger, heart attacks and induce these things, then anything can happen. But I just find it rather strange that TMZ is always the first on the scene. Yeah, it's like they the celebrity undertakers. That's a good way to put it, Rick, man. But if I'm just observing Miss Marie, she didn't look unhealthy. And that's not an age where this young lady, she was 55 years young. This is not an age where she should be falling to heart failure. But it's happening younger and younger nowadays. And that could be for a number of reasons, man. This current society is full of just downright poisons and toxins, the atmospheric changes, the things that they're putting in the airwaves, people's lifestyles. It all plays a role. But allow me to continue.
Epinephrine, and Presley regained a pulse before an ambulance carried her to the hospital.
She regained a pulse before ambulance carried her to the hospital. That reminds me of the death of, who was Ellen DeGeneres' former partner, her lover, her former lover, Anne Heek. It reminds me of Anne Heek. Y'all remember Anne Heek, right? When the news cameras got there, when the so-called ambulance got there, which I believe were hired agents and special agents, when they got there, she actually jumped out of the body bag, right? And then they just jammed Anne Heek up in there on live TV, just jammed her up in there like, hey, it's your time to go. That just reminded me of this situation. It's like when it's your time, when you in the Hollywood lifestyle, if you took part in any of the rituals, if you given the oath, when it's your time to go, you might have a heartbeat when the ambulance come get you. But if it's your time, it's your time. It's like, hey, listen, it's time that you out of there. And that's what it seems like. What if they got energy weapons that can trigger these heart attacks, and some people are surviving them, and when they get on the scene, they just outright taking these people out. That's what it kind of looks like. Notice they said she had a heartbeat when they got there. She regained a heartbeat. So if she regained a heartbeat, how did she pass? How did she pass? If the ambulance got there at a timely fashion, she regained a heartbeat, but she ends up just gone. I mean, it's like the adversary, Satan, is telling us what he's doing to these celebrities right before our eyes. I told you all during the holiday season, all the way from winter solstice to the spring equinox, you're going to be seeing this weird behavior take place all the way into the weather breaks. I told y'all this before Halloween, and it's been coming true. A lot of untimely, strange deaths taking place. I want y'all to listen to this again. Listen to what was said.
An ambulance carried her to the hospital.
Hold on. She regained a heartbeat before the ambulance carried away. But once you get into that ambulance, just like Anne Heek, she jumped out that body bag. Once she got in that ambulance, it was murder, she wrote. Murder, she wrote. You never seen her again. Crazy.
Regained a pulse before an ambulance carried her to the hospital.
See, it be going down in them ambulances. Listen, there's a specific Hollywood ambulance that go to the scene for these particular celebrity deaths, man. It has to be. And shout out to Ringo TV Reactions, because he covered Anne Heek's story some time ago, a few weeks ago, and this has a lot of parallels to that situation off break. But this right here is crazy. It's like you get in that ambulance, you've already regained the pulse. How are professional ambulance workers, how are these people supposed to be specialists and not saving the lives of these people? How do you regain your pulse and then die in the ambulance? It doesn't make sense. We need autopsy reports. We need all of that.
Just 2 days ago, Presley seen on the red carpet at the Golden Globes with her mother, the 54-year-old singer and daughter of the late rock and roll legend Elvis Presley, there to cheer on actor Austin Butler, who won for his portrayal of the King in the film Elvis. Butler thanking the Presleys.
Thank you for opening your hearts, your memories, your home to me. Lisa Marie, Priscilla, I love you forever.
And David, Presley's official cause of death has yet to be determined. David?
Hold on, what did she just say? Did you all hear that? PP, thank you for the $10 contribution, says be blessed. Says the official cause of death is yet to be determined. So let me get this right. She was suffering what appeared to be a heart attack. She got in the ambulance after regaining a pulse. She ended up unalive, and the cause of death have yet to be released to the public. And TMZ were the first ones on the scene. I think we all know that this is a blood sacrifice, right? I think we all know that this is another ritual. This is not just an untimely death. This is an alleged blood sacrifice, and we're going to find out who did it in due time, or who was connected in due time. Look out for the first individuals to come forth speaking on her behalf. Look out for the signs, ladies and gentlemen. Look out for the individuals who stand the most to gain. Look out for the individuals who were connected with her in Hollywood. Somebody said, and Elvis was also more than likely a sacrifice. Very true. And when you look at some of the details surrounding Elvis Presley's death, it seems like the powers that be were trying to push him into martyrdom. And Elvis Presley was sacrificed for that purpose, to become an idol. But the sacrifices just don't stop in this industry. Streaker Brown says 54 years old. 5 + 4 = 9. 333. Very interesting. Yeah, it's the old Hollywood shuffle, isn't it? Somebody said, think about some of the actors that thanked her. Right? You got to look at all of these things, man. Let's continue.
Faith Abube in Los Angeles tonight. Thank you, Faith.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you
That seems very shady. It seems very mysterious. It just doesn't add up. PP, thank you for the $10 contribution, says be blessed. Thank you for the support, bro. And, you know, you got to understand, man, we living in those times where we got to take care of ourselves as well, because this other individual by the name of Waffler69, popular TikToker. You know, it's weird with the Waffler guy, because for some strange reason, I had just started getting his videos pushed to my algorithm. I literally on Instagram, his videos just start coming out of nowhere, and then days later he passes on. Very weird. Let's talk a little bit about Waffler69, who just passed on. Same type of scenario, heart attack. We're gonna get into this. Let's see here. Let me pull the screen up. Daniel Baxter, thank you for the $5 contribution. Says peace and blessings to you, brother. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that, Carlos Jones, because dietary laws are put in place for a reason. And I want to talk about that, right? All right. I will be sharing my screen with you all. And his real name is Taylor Claydorm, dead at 33 years old. Very young, 33. Wow. To die of a heart attack at 33, that is just not how you want to go out. He should have had his whole life ahead of him. But let's talk about it, because this can be a lesson for a lot of quote unquote food critics, a lot of foodies out there, a lot of individuals who are into the mukbangs, a lot of individuals who don't really put into consideration what they putting in their body, and how, listen, you could be taken out based on what you putting in, right? Jacqueline, thank you for the $20 contribution. I highly appreciate it. She's always supporting. Thank you for your continued support. Somebody asks in the chat, did they get that? You know what? I don't want no key emojis. I don't want no key emojis in my chat. So I'm going to put you on timeout. Don't even use that emoji. I know a lot of people are wondering, could it been the you know what that got these people dropping? What I truly believe is that there's a lot going on atmospheric. I think that the powers that be have created the perfect storm. All right. If that makes any sense, I believe that the you know what is pretty much a catalyst, if that makes any sense. It's a catalyst, and then depending on your lifestyle, depending on the atmosphere, the frequencies that they putting out in the airwaves, the invisible weaponry that's being used, that's allegedly being used by CIA, that are targeted individuals. I believe that, you know, it's a perfect storm, and I think it plays a role. It definitely plays a role, but we'll just leave it at that, right? Until I can have a stream where freedom of speech is pretty much, never mind. Let's leave it at that. Let's watch this here. Take a look at this.
Is what I call it. A little bit of
Your boy is drinking ham juice, man, out of a can. He's drinking ham juice out of a damn can. I'm just saying. The scriptures tell us. Leviticus 11. What is it? Leviticus 11 and 47, I believe, where the Most High God forbids us. Yes, it's Leviticus 11, 27. God forbids us, followers of the Most High. He forbids us, the commandments given to Moses, followers of the Most High, not to eat swine. We're not even supposed to touch their carcasses. It is absolutely prohibited in the Bible. Because, listen, it has a hoof. It is not chew the cud. You should not even touch their flesh. You don't even go near their carcasses. You know why? Because the pigs, they have all kind of parasites. All kind of parasites. And I've seen this guy, Waffler69, man. I see him eating all kind of crap, bro. All kind of hot dogs, and just look at how hot dogs are made. Marguerite McLean, thank you for the $20 contribution. Highly appreciate it. Yeah, maggots, all kind of things, man. If you take a black light, if you take some swine's flesh, right, put it on your countertop, wave a black light over it, You're gonna see all kind of worms, all kind of parasites. Listen, I don't care what you look like on the outside. You are putting your heart at jeopardy. Your heart will literally explode in your damn chest if you keep on eating the swine's flesh. Real talk. Real talk. And it's not even funny, but I don't know. The laughing track just seemed like the right thing to do at the time. Yeah, I mean, it's just disgusting, man. So we got to do better. We got to do better. All right, let's continue.
TikTok food star Taylor Claydorm, known as Waffler69, has died. He was 33 years old.
Fair use.
That is green ham. Look at you.
And for those who are unfamiliar with Waffler69, Waffler69 had this quirky, bizarre type of personality. He was rather weird. You understand? He reminded me somewhat of a Weird Al Yankovic. That's the kind of style he had. And I've only seen him for like 2 days, bro. Like, for some reason, they were sharing his videos on my Instagram. I watched a couple of them, just, you know, scrolling through, watching a couple of shorts. And I'm like, dude, this dude is weird. The one video I seen, he was eating he eats like weird foods and different cereals and things like that. But man, he gone at 33 years old. Zulu Nation family, thank you for the $5 contribution. Says, my pops died of that. I said, don't get it. And I'm in the hospital and my stepmom made him do it. He passed because of heart issues because of that, fam. Man, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, now this guy on the other hand, he was 33 and he looked every bit of 40, mid 40s. PK and Tan, thank you for the $10 contribution. Highly appreciate it. But this is what happens when you eating the wrong foods, man. You are what you eat. Yeah, you asking for it, man. And and listen, there's a lot of food channels out here that they don't understand. They really knocking on death's door. And I know that that's how you make a living eating. You're doing what you love to do. But I just want to throw this out there. I know you're doing what you love to do, but maybe be a better representation for your field of work and consider making healthier choices, because you got a lot of kids following y'all. Y'all got a lot of the youth following these food content creators. And they're looking up to y'all. You got a lot of people who are aspiring to be y'all. And they're willing to eat anything, the clean or the unclean foods, because their favorite content creator has a certain personality, has a certain mystique, and people gravitate towards it. We all like food, man. We all like to eat, right? But have some integrity in your work. Have some integrity in your work, understanding that these foods will take you out. You will check out because of eating these foods. Ricardo Nunes, thanks for the $20 super stick. I appreciate the support, fam. Yeah, he out here eating a damn Dr. Seuss meal, but let's get into it. Let's talk about it.
It's perfect. Let's go cook the rest.
Taylor's brother Clayton shared the sad news on TikTok. He believes Taylor died of a heart attack.
I'm related to Waffler69, or my brother Taylor. He has passed away around 10 p.m. on January 11th, 2023, from a presumed heart attack.
A presumed heart attack. And these heart attacks just coming back to back. Put away the shrimps, put away the scallops, the catfish, the lobsters. Put away all the unclean, unlawful foods. They will kill you. Lobsters and crabs, those are the roaches of the sea. They will take you out. Some of these fishes are full of iodine poisoning. Listen, I would even recommend that you spend time where you just You go vegetarian from here to there. A few days out of the week, detoxify your body. Just eat vegetables and fruit for a few days out of the week, couple of days out of the week. Take the inflammation down out your body. You know what I'm saying? Stay away from the bottom feeders. And you see a lot of our people in particular, all on social media, acting like they eating good, acting like it's a damn delicacy. You know what I'm saying? We got to really start taking care of ourselves. Get back to the electric alkaline foods, man, because this stuff will kill you at any given time. Listen, these heart attacks don't come with no warning. That's the thing. They're not coming with a warning. It's not like you getting signs, oh man, I'm getting a sharp pain in my chest. Oh, no, that's not how heart attacks work. The way heart attacks work is all of a sudden, everything is good, and then you out. You out just like that. Yep. Ann Serve says, yep, got to stay away from the sodium. You got to have a workout routine. You got to do what you got to do, man. Take care of yourself. 33 years old, that's way too young. Let's go.
He was rushed to the hospital, and I want to say like an hour and a half later, he passed away. Now, this is still pretty new. I don't know what's going to be happening in the near future with any of that, but I thought I should get on TikTok and let everybody know.
Taylor has 1.7 million followers on TikTok. He's best known for uploading reviews of wild and strange.
He has 1.7 million followers on TikTok. This goes to also show you, no matter how much of a following you got, no matter how popular you are on social media, no matter how much money you making, no matter how much you got going on in your life, it can all disappear at a drop of a dime. Tomorrow ain't promised today. And if you ain't taking care of your health, health is wealth. Matter of fact, there's a scripture I want people to share where it says health is worth more than pretty much everything. Matter of fact, I'll pull it up while the spirit is moving, because we got to understand this. Because health is more valuable than everything. And I'm going to give y'all that scripture. It is actually Ecclesiastes. And that's 30 and 15. Ecclesiastes 30 and 15 says, it says, health and good estate of body are above all gold, and a strong body above infinite wealth. You can have infinite wealth, bro. You could be the richest person in the world, but if your heart is failing, if you literally are rotten from the inside out, none of those things actually matter. You can be homeless in the streets, and health is more valuable than somebody who has millions of followers on social media. You are of more value than the richest man in the world, bro. I'm talking about you more valuable than billionaires and trillionaires. Because even if you in them streets and your body is healthy, the scriptures tell you it's worth more than all the precious gold in the world, man. Real talk.
Foods like this.
We've got rattlesnake in a can today. Let's see if this is a trick or a treat.
This man is out here eating damn rattlesnake. And it's like people are sitting here watching this on entertainment television. They're talking about him dying at 33 while showing you what he's eating. While showing you what he's eating. Ladies and gentlemen, rattlesnakes are poisonous. And you know, you got a lot of people on social media, man, they cooking gerbils. They cooking hamsters. You got people eating rats. You got people cooking guinea pigs now. Like, it's getting real crazy, bro. I don't know what kind of spirit then came over people, but people eating everything, man. Monkey pus, rat piss, and every damn thing else under the sun. Octopus. And then you got, and listen, the algorithms will push you. The algorithms will push you if you doing something abominable. This is an abomination. This man was practicing something abominable.
I see why it's only sampled, because it is not pleasing. Oh, it's make my fingers stink.
Canned rattlesnake is just one of many. Taylor's also tried turkey soda.
It's got a beautiful caramel color.
Man, what the hell? Turkey soda.
Why is it salty? It doesn't taste like turkey or gravy too heavy, though.
His brother organized a GoFundMe to help their mother pay for funeral costs.
I mean, listen. He done started a GoFundMe to pay for the funeral. He had millions of followers, so he should have had money to bury himself. To be honest with you, he ate himself to death for a validation and a following, right? That's what he did. And now the brother wants to go start a damn GoFundMe. So, like, the people don't owe him that, to be honest with you. But in a way, the people do owe him that, because you know what? He did it for their entertainment. You know, what's wrong with people where they sit there and want to watch somebody eat themselves to death? Yeah, this man was destroying himself, but he had a following for a reason. You know why? Because people like to see people go down a downward spiral. It's entertaining for people. It's entertaining for people to see somebody actually killing themselves. And sometimes, you know, some of you content creators out here, y'all think people laughing with you, but they laughing at your ass, to be honest. Real talk. Some of you content creators who out here with the back and forth, all the drama, gossip, and mischief that y'all get into, you think the people laughing with you, but they laughing at you. They really are. Yeah, instead of telling the brother to stop, listen, bro, stop eating that, bro. You 33 years old. You starting to look a little crazy out here. Listen, your health, if your fans really loved you, and I guarantee his fans ain't gonna get they're not gonna get the money. They ain't gonna get the money for. I'm gonna keep track of that to see if they actually come up with the funeral costs. But I'm gonna find out where the donation is set up. But they'll watch you kill yourself. And they ain't gonna support you. They're not gonna support you when you gone. They're gonna find the next person to watch. Crazy.
Please keep his legacy alive. Watch his content that he does have out. Keep him alive. He loved making people happy.
Wow, wow, wow. Now, there's an interesting news brief that I want to share with y'all that aired 2 weeks ago. And I find this brief very interesting. And I you know, these things just be pieced together, right? I don't know why the news actually came out with this 2 weeks ago. It's very interesting. I need y'all to look at this, right? To show you the agenda is real. And everybody hit the like button on the video. More people die from heart attacks during the holidays. Is that right? So the news is airing this, right? For a reason. More people die of heart attacks during the holidays. Some people saying, is it because of the eating? Well, let's let them give the reasons, and I'll chime in on what they're saying here.
Heart attacks are more common this time of year. Research shows there's an uptick of cardiac events in the winter. More people die from heart attacks between December 25th and January 1st than any other.
Between December 25th and January 1st, more than any time of the year. That is a very specific time frame. Doesn't that sound very specific? So within that week, December 25th, right after Christmas, going into the new year, they're saying, according to the statistics, a lot of people are dropping dead, right? Let's continue.
Time of the year.
Aren't taking, they're not compliant. The diets are different. You have holiday parties, you're drinking more, you're eating differently. It's a combination of everything that kind of affects, right?
This kind of shows you how fragile life really is. Yes, and it also goes to show like these pagan festival days equal death. Because let's make this clear, when you following the holy days of the Most High, Passover, Day of First Fruits, Day of Tabernacle, Day of Atonement, people ain't dying eating no lamb. People ain't dying eating on the festival days. Listen, the Most High God hates your feast days. The Bible says he hates the smell of your food on your feast days. He does not accept your sacrifices. He rejects your sacrifices. So the food is literally poison. Yep. And serve, thank you for the $10 contribution and also the scripture, 3 John 1 and 2. Beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health. Even as thou soul prosperous, it takes faith to stay fit. God bless. Absolutely. And thank you for that, because the Most High would rather that we live long, prosperous, healthy lives. Sharon Ratcliffe, thank you for the $20 super sticker. Highly appreciated. Thank you for the support. Somebody said that's why they be arguing at the dinner table. Somebody said, I want to know the statistics of the 4th of July. Hey, look it on up. Look it on up. All right, let's finish this video here.
I think
Experts say overexerting yourself, like when shoveling snow, for example, can also be a factor.
But if you're going to do it, take breaks, right? And to make sure you stay warm, bundle up.
Signs of a heart attack can look different in men and women.
It's all the context of when things happen. I think exertional symptoms are more eye-opening than just rest symptoms.
Symptoms can include chest discomfort, feeling weak, and shortness of breath. So how can you prevent this? First, don't wait.
If you start having symptoms, I think a lot of people just don't want to go to the hospital over the holidays, right? But it's a matter of that makes things a lot worse.
And they'll tell you everything but that this is the most demonic time of the year, that it's pagan festival days, and death is on the uptick around this time of the year. They're not going to tell you that. They're not going to tell you that there's demonic impositions on people and the angel of death is hovering over during this time of year, because on a high level, the elites are sacrificing and they're doing all kind of wickedness and perversion behind the scenes. And people are actually joining in when they celebrate these holidays. So you're allowing death through your door. They ain't going to tell you like that. You allow Krampus in your building, in your home. You allow demonic entities and forces in your home. And listen, Satan comes to collect. You pretty much an open canvas. You're an open vessel for demonic imposition around this time of the year. Why? Because you following these satanic traditions of man. So, you know, Zara, thank you for the $10 super sticker. Highly appreciate it. But, you know, it's a lot of weird things going on in Hollywood. And I just had to go ahead and let y'all know. It's unfortunate, these untimely deaths, but you know what? We're supposed to learn from how these people live their lives. I believe I almost said Anne Heek. I believe Lisa Marie Presley was more than likely a sacrifice. And I believe that Waffler69 more than likely ate itself to death. Especially is the holiday time just passed. More than likely he was pigging out. Christmas, Thanksgiving, and it all caught up to him with all that strange food that he's doing for social media. Perplexing times we in. But hopefully this video gave you some insight and we can learn from these situations and we can safeguard ourselves. And speaking of that, make sure you get yourselves EMF detectors, because you're going to have people out here who are healthy people, fairly healthy people, who are still at risk because I believe in that there's invisible weapons being used on targeted individuals, brothers and sisters of Christ who are of the light. So get yourself an EMF detector, because you can actually get yourself a lawyer and you can find out where the radiation is coming from, and you can sue these people. So get you one of those, keep one present, so you know nothing can happen to us as well. So those are the protocols. That's the message for the day. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the content. We got more videos coming. Thank y'all so much. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Support my content at newbreed.love. Also, if you're interested in our 100 acres of land and you would like to lend a helping hand, hit me up on Instagram or hit me up on kingbreed404@gmail.com. Also, go to yahwillgather.us, and you can contact us through there as well, because listen, the land is in place and it's time for us to start building together and live amongst the like-minded. I love each and every one of y'all. I want y'all to have a blessed day. With that being said, shalom and peace.